Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sunday, the first Sunday of December. I hope your December is going fabulous. Well, I am still working on November. So these are my November hip kits, and I finally got our Thanksgiving photos printed, and I want to use up my November kit before I dive in. Oh, just kidding. My October kit before I dive into my November kit, because November is Christmassy. But I have all of these photos from Thanksgiving and I have this great kit. So I thought, why not use it? So I knew after Thanksgiving so Julianne and I made two pies. But let's be honest, Julianne made two pies. I was kind of there for backup and reading instructions, and that's pretty much it. So she wanted to make an apple pie, and she wanted to make a pumpkin pie. And I was super excited because there was this frame from Simple Stories that says Eat Pie, and it has two pictures, and we did two pies. So I thought that they would be 3x4. But apparently when I printed them, they're a little bit smaller. So I am using this double-sided sticky tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and it is super, super sticky. It's like great. Because I've noticed when I use my tape runner on like chipboard, it kind of just pulls up the chipboard. So I am going to be using this. You do have to know that once you stick it down, it's stuck down. You're not moving it anywhere. And I learned from Kelsey. She uses double-sided tape a lot. And she uses her little scissors to take the backing off, which is way easier because I have struggled in the past. But super easy that way, or if you have nails. Sometimes I have nails, sometimes I don't. So my nails look very horrible right now because I was scrubbing showers and that type of thing this weekend. So you can see I put my tape on and then realize that my pictures are too small. So I'm going to take a scrap of yellow paper from I have a little scrap bin right in like on my desk. I hardly ever use it, so I'm hoping that maybe I'll use it a little bit more this time. But so I just put a scrap on the back and that secures it down. So there is my photo. Now I am going to work on my strips. So this sketch is from Series 4, Day 26, and Moira picked it. I have done this sketch before, and it was okay. The best part about it is I remember doing it, and we were at a retreat in Chicago with some friends. So I do miss that. So I had a little reminiscing when I was making this about the fact that I had done this at a retreat. But this is not at a retreat. I am in my home, in my shed. And I decided to turn it. Now, honestly, this may not have completely been my idea. So I am doing this layout late. Like it is 3:30 on a Saturday, and everybody's got their links and they say they're ready to go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go out there and get it done. So on Friday, if you watched JQ Crafty, this was the sketch that she had picked, and she turned it as well. And in the original, Christy had turned hers also. And I really do love a good central vertical design. And it's such a great way to use up branding strips. I'm pretty sure that I think I used some branding strips last time too. So I went through the branding strips of the papers from my kit, and then the floral and the other torn one are back to back. So now looking at the sketch, there is some stitched elements. So I had this great idea. I wanted to get this layout done and I wanted to do it super quick. So I have these Bow Bunny like stitching stamps, and I was like, I should be able to make these into at least a half circle or a full circle. Yeah, no. It's not designed like that. So I was like, okay, I have to take it to my sewing machine and actually sew some circles. Super glad I did this in white because you get the hint of it, but the circles are terrible. Like, I thought circles would be good because pies are in the shape of circles. Okay, so yeah. I did hide some of the biggest like mishaps, and I probably should have drawn circles so I had an idea, but I was kind of in a hurry and so I didn't do that. But I do like the texture. I just wish that I would have taken a little more time, but I didn't, and so that's just gonna be that. So I had these wood pieces sitting on my desk, and they're the perfect like pinky corally color. So I add one that says dreamy and one that's kind of a hexagon-y thing. And then I found another pie, so I just layered that pie on there. And then another pie, and that one is to hide some terrible mess up there. I also grabbed a pumpkin, since one of the pies is pumpkin, and a little pumpkin spice jar. Now I thought I wanted to do a little cluster on the bottom of the pumpkin pie, but then I didn't like the 4 areas on, I don't know, because it's interesting because when all is said and done, there really is only 2 clusters, I would say, because I think that dreamy is not really a cluster, but I felt like, and the eat pie is not a cluster, but it kind of reads as one. So I did go through the ephemera and I pulled like a little house, a little bird house, and put that under the pumpkin spice jar. And then I'm going to add this little house and a floral piece. I did go off screen and do my title that says Made with Love. I was hoping to make the made out of some of those gold letters, but I couldn't get any of them to work, so I just didn't. I'm going to add a couple of chipboard hearts, and then I am going to add some sequins in Graham's Afghan, which unfortunately I think is sold out, but they're beautiful. So I used my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and my crystal katana to put all of those down. Now, super exciting news this month. We have Karen also joining us over on Instagram, and her link will be down below. Moira's video will be down below. I'm hoping Amber gets to play along at least some point this month, so her Instagram will be down below as well. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what you think of this sketch. Do you like it turned like this, or do you like the original layout? I'd love to know what you think. And there is my final picture, so remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next Sunday for another sketch. Bye.